Hey Berserker, how's it going? Oh, that's what I forgot. I actually just made a a Discord server for the stream. So feel free to join it if you want to lurk, I guess. I still need to do some stuff though. Apparently it didn't read when I was live on the stream. So I need to figure that out. But yeah, I'm doing okay. How about you, man? Oh my god. I'm only getting like brand new people. That's good to hear. I just barely woke up. Well, I woke up like 40 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago, but then I just did my mobile game dailies, I guess. And now I'm here, getting that one done. Huh. Thank you, Nightbot. I'm gonna have to check that. Man, freaking Nightbot. I should have double checked that before. Alright, Nightbot, I'm gonna figure out what the heck's going on here. Wonder if I had to put the custom command too. Still messing with this stuff.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duel 1, let's rock!
This is good though. This guy is not completely clueless for someone that just started playing for rank. RC is pretty good too. Well, it was the right spot, but he did the wrong thing. I think that's like the hardest thing to learn when you start playing these games. Like, just what you're supposed to be doing, when. What's up, Rorik? Mordo, what's up? Yeah, still gotta figure out these commands and... Oh, maybe I have to put that as a... I think that's what it is. Where are you, timer? Oh, maybe I have to do that as a command. Okay, cool. There we go. Nice. So welcome everyone. Just showing up. Just playing my daily GG. Probably gonna play an hour-ish today. Sorry I started a little later. I got caught up playing my games. Of course, I have work later today, so I'm just gonna do this for a bit. Capel, yo, what's going on? This guy disconnected, not wanting to play me. Yep, did it again. Come on, bro, I won't hurt. I think that's the roughest thing. Trying to play people and then they don't want to play because they see the giant numbers. I'm pretty sure that's why Strive is doing the thing that they're doing. I think it was pretty... Once people finally got adjusted to using it, like the lobby system was pretty good, except for the UI. The UI is bad, but the idea is good. The tower idea is really cool. Because you're still trying to go up in tower rank to fight similar level players, but like you don't have numbers holding you back or making people scared. They just want to like get better, which is super cool. Yeah, wait times suck, but obviously they were trying to they were just testing connection quality between everyone. So like, so they had to disable rematch. That should be in the final product because it was in the last game. It would be super weird. I think there was a statement about that. I hear you. I hear you, alright. A little bit too obvious. Oh no. Leo, what's up? Oh no. That was pretty good. Oh, you play against Dry Ace? That's cool. Yeah, I heard about him. I think I asked about him last time, so I looked him up. Nice. Whoa. Some jump scare. thought I joined it. What a drop. Oh, TFC? Is he from somewhere? I've played him before. Oh, French Caliburst. Oh, he's one of those guys? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, the connection's a little iffy, but otherwise it's okay. I wish I had better lighting in this room. Kind of stuck with my one light source. So I just look like a yellow lamp bug. Cool. Let's play again. Okajiku, what's up? Lupe, what are you sniffing at? The dog's like sniffing outside. She's like, I smell something. Yumro, what's up? Oh, vacation time? Hell yeah. Knew it. He's gonna stop and make a gap. Oh no. Oh, that's jump cancel probably. Hi-in Summer? Sama? Yeah, I saw the match with him and I can't remember his name offhand right now. Kobayashi, what's up? Yeah, he goes by, man, I found out the other day. I can't remember. He's actually someone else. He just goes by, Taiyan-sama on, online. But he is a famous Johnny player. I just can't remember which one. Yeah, his Johnny is the cleanest Johnny I've seen for a while now. That sucks. But I can't remember his name right now. He's not the big 2-3 OG Johnnies, but he's like up there. Yeah, Suzume, yeah. Yeah, he was super tight. Someone showed me a stream of him playing with um he goes by MC Flying Johnny, but I can't remember what else he goes up there. But he was streaming one of the other Johnny players in Japan, and he was drunk, but it was beating he was getting beat up, and they're like, he was like, "Yo, this is the best Johnny I've ever played. Who the hell is this guy?" Yeah, Tenkai. Oh, look at that, it's Quash. He was like, and some of the guys in the chat were like, "You think he's better than Quash? Dude, Quash would get his ass whooped by this dude." He was so drunk. So freaking drunk. Okay, Quash is gonna play his side characters today. That's cool.
Heaven or hell? 2 1, let's rock!
Ah, I don't have to get. That was a mid dash. That sucks. Yeah, this guy's actually a Johnny player, but he plays a couple other characters on the side for fun. So he knows like what he should be doing on both sides. Also, what's up, Phoenix? Ah, darn it. Oh, I got it overhead. He tried to throw me there. Oh, man, I accidentally got slash back instead of burst. Lupe, chill. Lupe, no, puppy, no. That's just the neighbors, it's okay. It's okay. You wanna say hi to stream? What a good dog.
Please select your character.
Lupe, I need you to move. Go. Shoot. She's like entangled in my cord. I don't want her to get tripped. I don't want her to get tripped over it. So how you doing today, Phoenix?
Heaven or hell? 2 1, let's rock!
He just got him on meter. Went ahead and went past. Whoa! Okay. Well, he had to. I was gonna kill him if I did. He didn't. Sweet. 2 IKs. It was nice. It's a pretty good start. Hi Lupe, how are you?
Please select your character.
Yeah, I guess it's him trying to practice his sides day, his secondaries.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock. Joker.
Oh yeah, I can't get it. Tight. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he shook out. Okay. That's right. He knows how to shake out, so he's gonna do it. Yeah, I just put the Discord up yesterday. I put it in soft launch with a few people. You're welcome to join if you like. It's just gonna be us chilling for the most part. Oh no. But you can also like catch me after hours if you want to ask stuff. Hey Kobayashi, what's up? I mean, let me see. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong name. Juxtaposer. Thank you for the raid. Just doing my daily GG. Oh, cool. Another ABBA player in there. They're all coming out. Here, Abby, you want to show up to the stream? Hello, Abbers. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Who's a good dog? I'm doing good. Just doing, you know, my daily streams and stuff. What were you streaming earlier? Because I didn't catch it apparently.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Oh, Tekken? Cool. Oh, whoa, too high. no, my last point. This series is pretty bad. Nice. Oh, good, he didn't air dash. It's good on him, but. Oh crap. I shook out too, but I didn't block it. Man. No. I have to jump block that. Either jump block or you have to react counter poke hit. Something damage damage. I'm more worried about the tilt situation. Okay. I solved it. I don't think he wanted that. Oh, he had to, he had to. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Full amount of points? No, this sucks. I tried super. He did that because he thought I was gonna burst early. He wanted to make sure. Oh my god, it crossed up. Ah. But yeah, I've been doing alright.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Oh, that was smart. Yo, Andy, what's going on? Yeah, I think he just did it to do it. It's just like the down heavy Down heavy has like always OTG property. Oh, whoops. Steam died? You can't get on Steam right now? Oh, nice. Cool. I need to figure out why my stream notification is showing up in my Discord. I need to figure that out.
Please select your character.
Pretty sure I had the permissions.
Heaven or
Oh well.
hell. Let's rock.
Oh, now he's like, yeah, screw this, I'm gonna play my main now. Oh, I do that every time. Oh man, I feel his pain. I know he wanted Jack Hound. Oh. It's one hit, anywhere one hit. So that's pretty cool. Oh wow. I hate my input. I wanted a Divine Blade. Mana blows. Man, he's getting me today. Yeah, it's Johnny time. Unless you want me to play other characters, you know, let me know. Also, welcome Simple Nerd. You're gonna have to spend channel points for that one. My Zappa is pretty bad. Oh, poor little thing. Are you bored? My poor puppy. Oh, black bubblegum. Aw, man. Kiyombra, right now? This guy's gonna wreck me. Okay. Oh yeah, good old ugly green. he knows basics. Oh no, I got sword and it went away. Oh, that's right, it's punishable. I haven't had that punish in a long time. Well, that sucks. No. Ah, great. Oh man, I don't understand how to position the sword. Cause I don't know why it's stupid, but I don't know how to get it to work like that. Yeah, I mean I know the general basics of Zappa, but I haven't really played them seriously for a long time, like way before Plus R. So I don't know how to control them in this. I kind of know how to play with Dog and Ghost, but it's obviously I'm not a Zappa player. No man, you redeem the points, I gotta do it. Unless it's a set. Okay, this is Digital Watches. She likes using names and anagrams. So, you can spell Digital Watches with a legit sandwich. She does a lot of different names too. Poor puppy, she's so boring. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's a good run on there. What? That should have come when I messed up the miss cancel. I can't believe that combo. That's so crazy to me. What? It was a black beat? I reacted way too slow for that. I can't do reversal because it has to go back forward. And she's crossing me up. That was kind of nutty. Man, oh, I didn't even hit rank. I just been sitting here. I'm trying to figure out like this whole thing for my Discord. Too much stuff to set. Let's see, who am I fighting now? Oh, okay, playing her again. Sick.
Please select your character.
Alright, let's go.
Duel, let's rock.
Man, too many bad decisions there. Ugh.
Duel, let's rock.
Damn, you guys didn't see that. You want to play against me, Simple Nerd? Is that what you're asking? I can definitely do that. I think that's my first double perfect. Okay, cool. We can do first to 5. That sound good? Okay, I'll man, this thing it froze on me. Oh, there we go. Like froze on me for a second. Okay, I'll make a room real quick and then I'll send you the link. Oh, whoops, that's not search. There, you don't want to type in the password, you can just follow this. Let's see. While I try to do this stuff. Kappa. You're on your way, simple nerd? Probably should have made it to 2 people max. Aw, man. It's all good. We're cool. But yeah, so what's everyone up to today? Just chilling and watching the stream, right? Any plans for today as well? Chili Sprout, hello. Gaming like a gamer, sick. Yeah, I'm about to play Just a Simple Nerd whenever their stream is set up or whatever. It's okay. Everyone learns the first time, and then they get bodied, and then they're like, oh crap, I have to practice combos for him too. Like, even for me, I had to practice different combos for him in the mirror. Oh, okay, cool, you're here. I don't know why I didn't get the notification. Thank you for the follow, Chili Sprout. Who do you play? Oh, Viking? Yeah. There's what is it, Wooncash? He's really good. He hates Johnny Viking. He's like, I'll just play Anvi if I play him. Because, his basic game plan kinda baits out Viking stuff. But I still think it's pretty even, because, like, both players have to be aware of, each player's, like, tendencies, pretty much. But yeah, Viking Johnny combo, like, anyone Johnny is, like, really rough for the other guy, like, combo-wise. Except for, I hear Mei players don't have a problem, and characters where, characters that have, like, specific combos where they just stay on the ground don't have a problem, I guess, too. I know Mei, like, Kiembra, not Kiembra, Ukujiku, who's probably lurking in chat, he's like, I love Johnny, wait. But it's not just weight, it's his hitbox. And, like, it's weird. That's why combos are awkward. Because I think he's just, like, heavyweight. Oh, okay, for me it's weight. Okay. Yeah, general coin pressure is pretty rough. Cause when he throws it, he recovers pretty fast, so like you can't just counter. Not with coin. You wanna counter when he's committing hard, but yeah, miscancel pressure is rough. Viken's definitely a good character to play if you commit time to her. She's really strong. You might make a lot of enemies, but it's okay. You're not playing fighting games to make friends. You're playing to beat the opponent. Tatami combos look fun, yeah. I never got to learn them. I should have made it. Oh no, he tried to press the button. What? That's what's the point. Oh, Haas, yeah, he's tight. I think he's better once you get used to playing him. He's better when you can read the opponent well, because then you can like fight their tendencies and bait them. But it's hard because you're always in their face. So there's like ideally you're always in their face, so you're not going to be able to like figure out what you're supposed to be doing. That's why I think Kasunoko is really good. He reads the opponent well. But yeah, Chili Sprout, I would assume you're at least following Woundcast, right? For Twitch, because that's definitely the bike to watch. I've even had him on the stream a few times to play me. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Woocast streams periodically, but he's really good. I think usually his win streaks with me are like, he usually wins me like 2-1, give or take. He's a very strong player. Oh yeah, the replay feature thing is so good. It's so good. And most mainstream fighting games don't have it. I found out that it was actually in another fighting game when they added rollback to it called Eternal Fighter Zero, which is a 2001 fighting game. But they added rollback in 2014. But that game has a takeover feature for replays, but no one knows it because it's an indie game made in 2001 that is super old school. It's literally like it's equivalent of Super Turbo of like Dojinshi games, which is pretty crazy. It's so hard. I'm learning it right now actually, but I'm trying to play a struggle character. She's good, but like the character I'm trying to play is short range. It's the direct opposite of what you would imagine me playing coming from this game. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, just Johnny in general, because he can miscancel, it messes you up for, what's up, hero? Yeah, but the thing is, if he has enough time to wind up 6H, that means you can jump out. 5H, on the other hand, that's the fast one. So, that's kind of like the mind game, I guess. Like if I do 5H, 5H, 5H miscancel 5H, you can't really jump out, you'll block, but 5H miscancel 6H is a big enough gap.
Please select your character.
So you want to super jump out and if you're in the corner, super jump out and faultless defense, just to make sure. And then get out there. Or, you know, you can always take the risk of guard canceling, but probably not the best idea if I'm baiting it.
Heaven or hell. 2-1.
Oh, no meter. Yeah, Vikin's big thing is she can guard cancel for free, and block stun. But and she has specific special moves to do it. Otherwise, you know, you have the guard cancel, they call it dead angle attack, and that takes like 50% meter, which is this. You can bait it, but you have to be actively looking for it, but otherwise that's like your go-to get off me. Yeah, I didn't use it at first, and then I saw players using it back when I first went to an offline event. I'm like, oh, okay, we should probably use these. GG's a simple nerd. You'll get me next time, Gadget. That was 5, bro. Oh, GG's, man. Let's see. Oh, this is player match. I'm pretty surprised there's still a good bit of people on rank. I don't know how much longer this is gonna last, to be honest with you. Jesusaurus Rex.
Please select your character.
0 Johnny Macho experience. You know, if you look through my YouTube, I have a playlist called Personal High Level Sets, and I think there's one where I played with a Zappa player, like for pretty much most of the stream, and it was like an hour and a half to 2 hours of me playing against Zappa. If you can find that, then that'll be cool. Actually, I can probably find the name of the guy, because I was talking with him after I played him. What was his name? Yeah, was it Spectre? No, not him. Yeah, let me look up the name so you don't like look around for someone random. Oh, Hardy Snicker. He goes by Hardy Snicker, and I played him for a lot extended set. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta turn these Yeah, and if it's not there in the YouTube, just hit me up on Discord and I'll look through my YouTube and find it. Cause I was trying to label them all.
Please select your character.
216. You mean 236? Alright, let's see if this guy is a smurf. I'm gonna have to see what he knows. Yeah. Yeah, you could run under Johnny Coins if I'm destroying them, for sure. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt for me on as Johnny's side, because like a lot of stuff whiffs on Zappa, so like I have to take risks using my I have to get in close because my pace sometimes whiffs on him unless he gets like deep in. Oh wow. Oh, the projectile? People just use force break projectile. Or like in that mode, I would imagine she could I think she has a FRC on it, so she can do that into sway into like tick throw or something. But yeah, she has one and she can do the force break one that takes meter.
Please select your character.
Excuse me, guys. Just waking up. I stayed up till 6 a.m. and I woke up for just woke up to do my dailies and in my mobile games. So I play 4 mobile games consecutively. Right now it's Grand Blue Fantasy, Princess Connect, Fate Grand Order, and Tales of Questoria. Technically, the only game that I probably play fairly hard is not even Grand Blue really. Right now, Princess Connect is it's new, and like I'm trying to get my power level up. Usually I just try to get to close to high level so that I can do events without having to struggle too much. And Tales of Questoria I just play for the story really. I played it and I wasn't feeling it, but I played it early on. You know how early on when you play mobile games it's just like whatever.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Oh, you'll start. Yeah. What's that game? Blue something. I forget. I know about it. I just haven't. I'm already playing too many, I think. It looks cool though. Like for me to pick up a mobile game now is just like how casual or minimal amount of work that I could put into the game. Princess Connect is a very chill game where I just have to like it auto battles, so it's not too much effort. Nope, I am too broke to be well. Candy Crush. Vishram Motar, welcome. Glad to see you catch my stream this time. Yeah, I'm too broke to be a whale. I can't even spend anything. I can barely spend anything for food, man. Yeah, I mean, I stream a little later than I usually did. Been doing for the past few days, so so it worked out for you. I just I like to do it a little earlier so I can get it out of the way. But yeah, I woke up late. But yeah, generally I just play Fate Grand Order and pretty much all the games outside of Grand Blue Fantasy for the plot stuff. No, I live in the U.S. I live in Houston. The thing is, I work in the evening, so so I gotta if I want to stream at a reasonable time where players are around, like I have to do it like before I go to work. Yeah, I wish I worked in the morning. I could do like evening streams, like enter tournaments or whatever, but I can't even do that right now. But this is pretty comfy. Me doing my streams before work, like midday, is pretty cool. Must be a bouncer. Oh man, they make money, I imagine. Old Pokemon, that's cool. Dude, I'm the boomer that only played Red and Blue. I couldn't play the later games. It just didn't catch my attention.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Dude, this is like the third different ABBA today. Oh, fourth. What are you gonna learn today? ABBA hunting time.
Duel. Let's rock.
Yeah, man, they're wildin' today. It's Friday night, that's why. Yeah, that's definitely a skill you should learn. It's not too hard. Generally, you want to, like, first you have to think, alright, so when do they want to burst normally? Alright, when they get hit, right? But, like, what is the most common place for them to burst? So you think about it, like, okay, I got counter hit. Or, I did a high-low and they didn't block it. And then, like, if you put them in a situation where they're in stagger or they're stuck helpless, then, they're likely to burst there too. I'm not sure where you would want to bait burst with Viken. But you want to use strings with jump cancel normals, and I like to call there's a rule of 2 usually for burst baiting. Like, say you'll do usually people will take a minute to register whether or not they got hit. Most people won't get hit on the first hit. They'll get hit on the second hit. So ideally, you want to get like a 2-hit string that ends in a jump cancel. And Johnny has a lot of those, so it's like no problem for me. But Viken, I think it's 2D, close S. Something else. He's playing rank. He's trying to rank up. But yeah, you probably have to ask what people usually do for Viken the bait burst. Whoa. My FPS dipped a minute ago. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. I did it too fast. Oh well. Yeah, if he wants a set, he can find my stream. But man, you can ask anybody. We've had like a ton of ABBAs today. Oh wow, this guy has a good bit of.
Please select your character.
Oh yeah, 100 free draws. Let's go, Grand Blue Fantasy.
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
This is another ABBA, a completely different one. Dude, they are wilding out today. Full screen level 1 misfinder, kick misfinder into IK. Yeah, Maroha is cool. Like I like the design. I like the fact that there's like a obvious weakness to it. And that she's still pretty strong regardless. Oh. Yo, this dude's name is Anime. Let's go.
Please select your character.
Silverham? I don't think I get the whatever you're referencing, Berserker.
Heaven or hell. 2, 1, let's rock.
Yeah, Chip is pretty anime. Can't believe that move is striking mid skull, so crazy. Sahayo Bionico, what's up? We'll do that in a minute. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I'll spend the coins after in the next match. A little break from Emma.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell. 2, 1, let's rock.
No. Okay. Wow, that was not a good. Okay. No, I got thrown. I didn't go in. Johnny, comment question? Go ahead. Nice. Ah, he threw me. Okay. What? Sign-in had been changed, resetting game. What the hell? What's going on with my Steam? That's weird. Is someone trying to sign in my Steam? Oh, it happened to you too? Huh. Oh, okay. Maybe just Steam being crazy. Annie, you want to play me? Let's see. Hit confirming kick hard slash to level 2 mist and then B&B combo. Alright, so level 2 mist, mist finder. Which one? Slash or kick? Slash. Okay. Well, it counts on the positioning for the character. You kind of wing it after you get used to it. But usually kick slash, crit slash, dust and Senga should work on pretty much everybody. But sometimes you might have to change the timing up, or maybe they fly up a little earlier and you have to like think about when they're coming down, stuff like that. I can't think of particular characters offhand that it might be a problem. Oh, sorry, sorry, Andy. I'll make a room now. But yeah, you just have to wing it for the most part. Oh, Potemkin, okay, yeah, Potemkin and Robokai. No, Jam you can do kick slash. Jam you can definitely do kick slash, dust and Senga, because you get easy one hit and Senga mid screen with her. So that was a timing thing. Potemkin and Robokai. Usually I'll do like close slash, like when I do here I'm gonna do this really quick so I can show you. Sometimes I still drop this anyway, so it's not that big a deal. But for Potemkin, the Potemkin and Robokai, because they're both heavy, I'll do like close slash, kick slash, dust, because the close slash will be enough to pick them up high enough for it, or if I wasn't ready, kick punch slash, dust and Senga. That's for Potemkin. For Robokai, I'll use let's see. I'll do the same thing. Kick slash. If you think that they're not gonna be high enough to do like kick slash, dust and Senga, then you add like a few hits. Oh, that doesn't work. Like it's gonna be, you're gonna have to wing it. Yeah, let me show you on Jam real quick, cause I can tell you GGAC sees it all the time. Let's see. Oh, messed up. He was asking about kick slash, dust and Senga. So right here, it's a free one hit. Yeah, like I said, sometimes Guilty Gear is always like really different. For like, sometimes things change up, and you have to adjust if you want the damage or the one hit or whatever. So it's gonna be a play by ear thing. When you play more, you'll get used to it. I apologize for the wait, Andy. Let me make the room now. We'll do a first to 5, okay? I think I might have to cut the room after this too, because I have to get ready for work soon. Let's see. Oh yeah. Wait, did I make the? I don't think I made the room. So you have to do private slot off, but make a password room, and people can't join unless you give them the invite. But if you make it a private room, only friends on Steam can join you, which is weird. So there's the Steam lobby thing, or you can go by code, whichever you prefer. Yeah, or just whatever you think you need more hits to bring them up more. Well, for Potemkin, you saw what I did, right? I did close slash to after the slash misfinder, and then I did kick slash dust. So, but yeah, just you can go back to the VOD and like I guess you can like follow it or favorite it or whatever. I mean, make a clip of it. I forgot to change the names here. Darn, I might not have time. Oh well. Whoops. Okay, I got it. Let's go. Gaimo, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, like it's definitely a position thing. That's why I still recommend doing like kick heavy slash. Cause that puts you in a pretty good range to be able to follow up. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. You're a fellow. There's a lot of fellow Johnny players here. Also, there's I do play Venom on the side for fun from time to time. Sorry for the delay in that first match. I think because I was changing stuff in the the thing. No, jump backwards. I always jump backwards. Because they're flying behind you, so there's no reason for them to do that. Let's see. Whew, pretty warm in here. Oh yeah, no, I had like I was messing with the stream when the stream started, like for the name layout. So like I think that added a little bit of CPU nonsense. But yeah, Gaimo, you're welcome to ask questions if that's what you're here for. Otherwise, you know, you can just watch me play. I know people just like watching Johnny fight. But I am I guess I'll introduce myself since you're new. I'm an old Guilty Gear player from since the heyday, like when the game series was new. I didn't start competing until 2003-ish, I think, when XX was new. And that was available on console. I managed to play the game on a Japanese copy way before the US release. Like I think it was like 6 to 8 months. And I got to taste my first offline for that game. But yeah, so I've been competing since then. So that was like 2003-ish. Play on and off. I am 37. I just turned 37 a few days ago, actually. Thank you. As far as like the way I play Johnny, I don't think it's the best way to play him. A lot of the other Johnny players will play by style, or they'll be methodical with like one hits into unblockable stuff. But I prefer playing the neutral game and trying to poke and land the hits. I'm more worried about like the actual landing of hits. So I'll help you with that if you're trying to look up gameplay for that style of play. I do recommend some of the other Johnnies if you're trying to look up other specific things. Some of them can, some of them can't. Like I had some people not guess my age at all. And others, like, I think people around my age, they could tell. Mainly it's people that's been around for a long time. I mean, well, no. People my age, they can tell that I am... I mean, not my age, about, like, 6-7 years younger. Like, they can tell that I was younger. I mean, older. But trust me, I have wrinkles. Wrinkles and white hair, you just don't see it. Okay, so that in that position was a little awkward for the E&B follow-up because of the way she fell. But sometimes you can't really help that. Okay. Oh, after jack count, huh? So, generally, like, if I am comboing them like this, most of the time they won't shake out, and it just counts on if I have a misfiner level ready. And, sometimes I'll do a full combo, sometimes I'll do, another jack count. You can shake out of the stagger, but the thing is, most players are not ready for it. Someone's bound to do it, though. Like, I was playing with Quash earlier, who plays Johnny. He knows to shake out. You have to shake out before the move hits you, which is like a pain in the butt. But yeah, if I don't have coin, then I just do, anything into 2D into coin, so I can get a coin. If I do have a coin, then I just see what's going on. Okay, so my stream thing is telling me Twitch is currently experiencing issues. That could be why I am, not, not getting that many viewers. So, if you guys are still here, thank you. If not, then, you know, just watch the VOD, I guess. Oh. Usually I vet my Twitter, a little bit, as long as it's not going so crazy to where, like, I have to question why, why things are going. I do appreciate you following me on Twitch, and Twitter is okay, but if you prefer me not to, then let me know. Like, I can definitely respect that. Okay, I think that's 4.
Please select your character.
Yeah, I mean, radical, if you're radical, by radical you mean like adult and NSFW stuff, I look at that stuff at work. But if it's like something else, then like if it's like different views, then, you know, I'll have to look at it personally. Yeah, man. You should look at the stuff I follow. It's like, whoopsies. Well, I try to vet a good bit of it, because, like, a lot of a bunch of the super racy girl stuff that are cosplayers, I actually know a few of them in real life, so, whoops. So like, a lot of them is just me following them because I know them. Although, what was it, you know, the porn star April O'Neil, she actually talks to her, people. Like, she was, like, playing Persona 5 at one point, so I was like, oh, hey, let's talk about this. This is cool. Oh, okay. As long as you keep it to yourself, it's fine. No, just, don't worry about it, Joe. I'll get food before. Alright, thanks, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Far-right politics? Okay. Yeah, I tend to, I have a few friends that are into that stuff. You know, I'm not gonna comment on it. That's your business, you know? Yeah, if you actually watch my, if you look at my inputs, you can see it. Forward heavy slash or back heavy slash. Yeah, GG's Andy. Apologize for the rough start in the beginning. I had to worry about my freaking, my stream. I was like, oh wait, I didn't put the count. Whoops. But yeah. Whoops. Let's see. I keep forgetting you can go in training mode while you're waiting. Okay, I'm gonna get off the stream soon, but if you guys want me to show you something, then I can do that real quick. Since we have some Johnny players here. No, you cannot grab while crouching, because it's not a crouch animation. But holding back in heavy slash, pressing heavy slash, is a pretty common tactic. Because if you're blocking something, you know, it's like whatever. Haas stuff? I'll show you in a minute. But because throws are one frame, you can kind of like see a gap, and if you catch someone like doing a non-tight block string, you'll throw somebody. Like that's just back and heavy, and then forward heavy, and then like if you're not in range, you'll get back heavy slash, which is this. So that's good. If they block it. I mean, ideally, if they did like a block string that was like plus, and then and there's a big enough gap, this is too slow and you'll get hit. But you're trying to mash out to get this, because then because it's super fast. Every Guilty Gear player does it. Oh yeah, so you were asking about jack count. So I do that on if I hit them. So the big thing about that is like, so if you hit someone here, right? You can't hit with misfiner. Well, not all the time. Like you sometimes you'll miss like low misfiner. Okay, maybe not that time. It'll be situational, right? Grab this Johnny's best overhead. So, oh no, it's this move. This move. If you hit here, misfiner will miss. So you do this, and usually you play enough, you can see that it confirmed, and then you can do a combo. Like I said before, there's a few people that know how to shake out. You don't do just this. If you see that I go into stance, and then that, because that's actually faster, and they can't tech out fast. OS one button hit confirm with misfiner. It's a visual confirm. It's not an OS, unfortunately. So like I said, it's those play long enough you can see it, but 2 hits should be way more than enough to confirm. What? Okay, so I'll go to Haas. I barely know Haas, but you know, I don't know. What do you know about yeah, stance to the stagger move is faster. There's also like a version where you can dash and then do it too. It's a little harder than that. You're canceling the dash animation from stance into jack count. Where are you, Holy Order Soul? There you are. Alright, 2 minutes, right? I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, so, let's see. I know you probably play like a decent bit of Holy Order Soul, but this is still really good as a low profile move. This is good on pressure, because they can't really do too much. From far distance, you don't really get anything other than this. But you can do this. You recover fast. And then if he can't catch you, you might as well charge full. Because then you get like this. And the cool thing about Holy Order Soul in this game is that when you do, you see how he has the levels at the bottom left. If once you start, they just slowly drain. So you're doing like whatever special move you're doing at that level at that time, you're gonna be doing that level. So if you do like, so that's the level 2 uppercut after the level 3 fireball. Whoops. So. Okay, so that's not an instant overhead, but it's hard to react to. You're generally when you're playing Holy Order Soul, you're playing to the strengths of his jump. 6P, you're not gonna use it for the usual 6P uses. The cool thing about it is that it actually does stop projectiles. Let me see. I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Yeah, there we go. But that's so niche, and it happens so rarely. So, you're not gonna see too often. Otherwise, you do that. It's just something to throw people off. This is the money normal here. Post slash, because it's super fast. You can jump cancel. Let's see. You'll see a lot of Holy Order souls also do like after knockdown. They do this. Oh whoa, that's that's a level 3. Whoops. This move is not that tricky. Most people will block it, but the bigger thing is when you catch someone in their air. Let's see. Where are you? There's too many options. Dummy. Here we go. Dummy. State. Jump. And then I'm gonna put it on counter hit. So this is what you really want. Whoops. Not that. Because like you can get like pretty big damage on air counter hit. They can't recover, like you see, they can't recover until they land on counter hit. Yeah, it's an obvious burst bait. Because I mean, like I said earlier, jump cancelable normals. Oh, did I forget to turn off counter hit? Oh, I have it on. So you wanna just get in there, get in that ass. Whoops. Don't forget pull this. Since he doesn't really have strong overhead options. I mean, other than this, and then this move. Make sure you remember it's a half circle, because there's a lot of people that are like not used to it. This is, you know, surprisingly, it's 10 frames. Like, it doesn't look like it's a 10 frame move, but it is. But, for people fighting Holy Order Soul, if they're here, that's the only move they can reach, right? So, generally, you just hold down back here. And then, if he's running at you, then he can do that, or he can go, ah, I'm crazy, I'm gonna jump at you. You know, let's see, what else is there? Yeah, obviously the cancel stuff. That charges up faster. If you're fighting someone that's letting you do this full screen, then take advantage of it too. Cause he's like, he gets so much stuff off level 3. Like, let's see, this one, he gets a knockdown. Oh. Level 2 is okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, and that's pretty hard to do. But if you need to recover, it's can be useful if you can do it. I'm not a Holy Order Soul fan though, but it is an option select. I made it cheap, and I don't have that many emotes. Yeah, it's a really tight cancel. Like most FRCs are too. Oh, you can't do it. Yeah, it's 2 frames. Once you get used to it, I think you can do it. Yeah, like I can't do. There's not many more emotes, but I do have levels the tier 2 and tier 3 sub emotes, which only I can use. Useful for me. But when I get more slots, I'll move them up to the tier 1, and I just want you guys to be able to use them. So, yeah, anyway, I think that's 2 minutes. Anything else you guys want me to go through before I close up shop? You can FRC 214S. 234. 234. I think you have the terms mixed up. Let me see. Oh, 2121 21. Oh, the air moves. The air moves. You gotta specify that, right? You're talking about Divine Blade and Joker, Killer Joker, right? The air moves. They have different timings. Like this one's fast, this one's delayed. I think you mean 236. This move, right? It's a little bit later. It's a little bit later than Killer Joker. So you have to know you have to delay it a little bit. You want to do it when he punches the fire down. And for this move is like when the sword comes out. No, you have to time it. It's a two frame window. No hard cancels, yeah. Not like this move. This move is like an FRC point the whole way through. So if you're having trouble, you can turn on an input display like you see down there, and any move with an FRC point, it flashes blue. You're supposed to press the FRC like right before it turns blue, like right when it turns white. So if you need to practice the visual indicator, you can use that. But ideally, you want to practice like just visually, and then after that, like mentally. Like when you do it a lot, it becomes second nature. Oh, you see my inputs on the bottom of the screen? It turns blue for any move that has an FRC point. And that's, if you're having trouble figuring out where you're supposed to do it, that's what you do it, yeah. So you just turn on, well, it's here, it says display, but you can put, it's just input, but I put on both so I can look up damage and stuff. Just something I usually do. Also, like, it helps me figure out if I'm messing up my execution somewhere. That's what I usually do. Let's see. But yeah, I do need to get going, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I wonder if Twitch is still having problems right now. But let me see who's streaming. Thank you, bye. But let me see. Yeah, no problem. Let me see who's streaming. We're gonna rate those people. Hopefully we can. Twitch was acting up earlier. Yeah, might have to just end it. Streaming is being a blow up right now. Yeah, it's a no-go. No rates today, unfortunately. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, give or take.